Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a reading to see how your person is feeling about you. This was a subscriber requested video from my #1 fan, Simran. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for all your support. You always comment on all my videos and I really appreciate you, and I'm so happy to do this video for you right now. Let's really quick cleanse everything and then we're gonna get going. I'm just going to grab oracles to start. Then we're going to get tarot to go a little bit deeper, and finally messages at the end. I am going to shuffle out all the oracle cards before we start interpreting. So if you would like to skip that process, feel free to fast forward now, and I will see you when we get there. Take a little cleanse if you need it. Also, I'm a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds weird, it's because I have like a stuffy nose. But okay, so what is Aries person currently feeling for Aries? Sorry, there's like a bunch of, because I have incense going and now the stage is like going. All right, what is Aries person feeling for Aries transformation? Okay, also I shuffled a song for you and it was Madness by Muse. If you're fast forwarding, you didn't hear that. All right. How are they seeing themselves? How is Aries? Okay, seeing themselves as a wolf. And how are they seeing you? Crocodile. And then that's just a little thing. Let me just do this in kind of the same way I've been doing it on my other channel. How are they feeling about Aries? You have camera. How are they feeling? Healthy choices. Okay. What do we want to get here? How are they seeing themselves with the moon? Okay. And how are they seeing with the first house self? Okay. And how, piece of sage, are they seeing you guys? Semi-sextile, allowing. With the 11th house, the edge. Okay. Do I want to get one more? Let me just get one of these, I guess. Just too many. No, I don't think I want to get these. Sorry. All right, I changed my mind. I'm not like crazy about these cards. I feel like they're all positive, which is like weird to me. Okay, so hi, we're back. So what is this person feeling towards you? I feel like this person is thinking about the past and what has gone on with you, and they're like purposely, I think, it's almost like they think your relationship is going to evolve into something one day, but for the time being, they're just trying to make sure that their instincts are healthy. Let's say that. Or trying to make sure that their instincts aren't leading them in an unhealthy direction, and that they have almost some sort of control over them through some sort of trial and error I'm getting. We have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So I feel like they're thinking a lot about what has gone on between you guys in the past. And, okay, the smoke is like a little ridiculous right now. They're thinking about what has gone on between you guys in the past, and they're trying to, let me just get my incense holder. I could put this over here. like I said, they're trying to make sure they make a healthy choice this time. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. But they're trying to make sure that they can like almost like take care of themselves and do this for themselves before they bring somebody, ow, I just burned myself on that. Okay, before they bring somebody else into like the equation here. Obviously meaning you, because this reading is about you, but it's almost like I think they can sense that you're like waiting on them, watching, you know, like ready to sink your teeth into them. And it's almost like with the allowing, it's like they know that you believe in them. But it's almost like, I hate to say this because I hope it doesn't sound like insulting, but it's almost like they feel that possibly even if they weren't an unhealthy energy, you would still take them back. Like with this allowing energy, it's almost like, or I shouldn't say it like that because maybe that's not the case, and maybe this is just their perception, by the way, so that doesn't mean I'm saying like that is true about you. But maybe it's almost like they're like, oh, they're a good person. It's almost like they think you've always like believed in them, maybe, or always seen the good in them, sees the potential, and even when they weren't in a good energy, now that they're in this more growth oriented space, they are maybe looking back on the things they did in the past. This is talking a lot about looking on the past and trying to be healthy, you know, now. And they're kind of like not really proud of that person. And I don't know, I feel like they really want to make sure that they are healed. And we have this whole transformation energy here. What was on the bottom of the deck? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I feel like they're really thinking about your memories. Like your memories together stir something in their heart that makes them just have this warm feeling with the moon. And the moon and the wolf both talk about instinct. So this is, I think they're thinking a lot about the way that they just instinctually act and react to things. Possibly their own feelings in the past, and maybe they're afraid, because what was that song that we got? So let me just finish my thoughts. So maybe they're afraid that you know, they could end up getting back together with you or getting together with you for the first time, whatever your situation is. I feel like there is some sort of distance here, whether it never got off the ground or it did and then you guys broke up or something like that. But this is definitely somebody from the past. I'm getting this feeling, whatever context it was in the past. But the song you got, I shuffled for you, was Madness by Muse. And it's almost like, I mean, I feel like that song talks a lot about how it's almost like the passion is very overwhelming is like a vibe that I get from that song, where it's almost like, and it's like at the end, it's like, I've finally realized what you mean. I finally seen the light. I'm not expecting you to care. Even though here it looks like they think that you do care and you're kind of like really got like an eagle eye on them here. But so I don't know if like that would necessarily correlate here, but just the part where I think they have realized some things about the way they were in the past. And that song talks a lot about, I realize what you need. And maybe they realized too, that they used to kind of get off, maybe not get off, but I think this talks about getting satisfaction or something, self-soothing. I don't know. I feel like, they got some comfort. I feel like they got some sort of comfort from the way that you used to treat them, like, and how good you were to them, honestly. And they maybe didn't have the capacity to give that back to you, or they were in a more selfish energy at the time. And they are regretting that. So they want to maybe give that back to you. Like they've maybe realized like how they can reciprocate that. And they are trying to, I think, figure out how to like, I don't know, maybe you guys were in some sort of dynamic where they kind of took from you and left you with nothing, and they want to make sure like they're sustaining themselves so they don't need you to do it, and like you're on equal footing, something like that. Because it's almost like they know that you would just kind of maybe fall into the same pattern again, or that's what they assume would happen. So what does this wolf say? Just do a quick little look here. I mean, I think the wolf, I think about like not being in like, you know, the pack. It's like kind of like a pack animal, but it looks like this wolf is maybe trying to like separate from like outside influences. Let's see. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. I feel like this is almost reminding me of the soulmate reading I did yesterday, that where somebody was trying to like break away from certain like traditions of their family, or like, you know, societal pressures, even just like from their friends, or like, I don't know, whatever wolf pack they're in, you know, like just their image was like important to them. And it's like, this is somebody that is I don't know, basically trying to find a way to like maybe break away from that sort of pack mentality, but also having tolerance for it. Like, they're trying to make healthy choices. Like, they're not just like cutting people off. I think they're just trying to like exercise their own independence in a very like respectful way. Like, I'm not getting like this big like crazy, you know, I feel like this transformation is like a very healthy like progression for them, and they're handling it in a very mature way. So let's look at the crocodile as well. This is how they're seeing you. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. So it's like they know that you're like maybe leaving them alone to try to like help them grow. Oh, you're allowing them to grow. Cute. Okay, I see that. They're like, they know that you're like encouraging this in them. So maybe those hungry eyes, but it's like, I think they know that like you love them, and they like you like only have eyes for them, or something like that. The crocodile's mantra is wait, like you're waiting for them. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. Well, they see you as smart. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Fill up the vital reserve so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, and a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feel stuck and lashes out. So maybe like you did lash out on them in the past or something like that, and they see that you've changed and are trying to make healthy choices as well. I think they see you as being like on the same page, like whatever dynamic you had before in the past, they see their part, maybe they see your part. You seem like you're in a wise energy, so you probably see how you contributed and them as well. And you're both trying to sort of heal, like own your side of the street and heal things, to make things better for if and when you come together here. So that seems like pretty healthy and beautiful, I have to say. Let's see what else. Let's get more into just how they're feeling about you. How is... Okay. I dropped 2 cards. How is Aries person feeling towards Aries right now? But I feel like in the context of a connection like this is like an energy you want to see. Like, but I would definitely listen to that song Madness by Muse. It's so funny because I remember when that song came out, I was like telling one of my customers, like, oh, I love that new song, like by Muse, Madness. They're like, that song's been out for like 3 years. I'm like, oh, I did not know that. So I'm like, oh, I just heard it today for the first time. Like, so out of the loop. I get obsessed with songs like 5 years after they come out. It's like a thing. Okay, so what is Aries person feeling towards Aries right now? What are they feeling towards Aries right now? The King of Crystals / Pentacles. Okay. How is Aries person currently feeling towards Aries right now? Oh, okay. We have the World and the 6 of Acorns, which I feel like came out in the same spot yesterday, my soulmate reading. We have the 5 of Crystals, or the 5 of Pentacles. This is the 6 of Wands, by the way. Okay. Justice energy. With the 9 of Acorns or Wands. Okay, we have the 10 of Acorns, the 10 of Wands, responsibility, and dedication. So I feel like they do feel there is guilt of the past here, but it's like, again, I love this deck because it just puts like a more healthier spin on, or a more positive spin, I guess. And I do feel like this is the energy though. So the 10 of acorns, they are feeling the burden, but I feel like they're like, it's almost like they're letting each wand down one by one, or each acorn in this deck one by one, by like each new action that they take, and each time they like prove something to themselves and act in a healthier manner, and like they realize that the only way to like truly release this, it's like, is by dedicating themselves to becoming a better, more responsible person in whatever way that they were making unhealthy choices, whatever way their instincts led them astray, perhaps towards having perpetual freedom for the rest of their lives or something like that. So I feel like this person, there's a lot of signs here that this person is taking things a little bit more seriously. They could be doing pretty good financially. We have the King of Pentacles, the World, and the Six of Wands, like right in a row. Success, triumph, fulfillment, celebration, courage, and commitment. I feel like they may have been piecing together pieces of their life little by little. And I don't know, I'm getting some sense though that even if, why is this not centered? Even if they are maybe like, say they got a good job and they're like making money, like maybe they weren't like managing it correctly at first and kind of like blowing it and going crazy, which I think is like normal. But again, that's like one thing that they're trying to like fix within themselves. Like for an example, is their spending habits. Maybe I'm getting a sense like that, like they're trying not to like beat themselves up and just sort of, this could be one of the acorns they're letting down, where they're just like, okay, like, you know, I made some bad decisions in the past, like how can I rectify this, how can I start like saving, how can I start making better financial decisions. I feel like they're trying to keep things real with themselves. I know this is supposed to be about you, but I feel like we had the first house too when I pulled the moon feelings. So I feel like they're noticing how like different decisions affect the way that they feel about themselves at the end of the day. And I feel like this is all relating to you because, yeah, this is talking to you about self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah, they notice when they're like sort of anxious underneath like the top layer of their, you know, feelings. Like they're going a little bit deeper into their feelings with the moon being here, and they're like, what's nagging at me, and like how can I fix it? And they're just realizing that that's maybe what this 10 of acorns is, that they just feel freer when they're like looking these things in the face. They are facing their responsibilities. They're facing a lot of things that maybe they never really wanted to face before. They're like growing up a little bit, like even if they were older than you, like they're growing in a way that I don't think they allowed themselves to grow before. They're keeping things real with themselves. They're like not afraid to face the truth of their actions and behaviors and how they're affecting how they feel and how other people feel. Like, and this is definitely going to correlate to you because, like, say, you know, this person does come back around, they're going to be like going through the same process. They're just going to be applying it more into like a more romantic way. But I feel like as of right now, they're going through this process alone. They know that you're waiting. Let me just see what else. What is this person's intentions towards you? The Three of Crystals, collaboration, productivity. Okay. The Six of Feathers, transition and insight, and the Page of Wands, discovery and enthusiasm. So I am getting an energy that they do want to start over maybe with you, build something up. With the Three of Crystals, again, it's like something solid though. I feel like they want to transcend the past and sort of move into like a new, like exciting era with you with the Page of Wands. Let's see what else. The Three of Cups and transformation. I feel like they just want to like have fun. Maybe like, I feel like they did used to have a lot of fun with you. And that's why this feels like a healthy choice to them, because they realize they're just happy. Like with this Three of Cups, I don't necessarily, I guess it depends on the context of the reading, but I just get like the kind of happiness that just feels like there's these three dolphins floating in the water. It's just like very like serene, like very natural. They're like going with the flow of like the tide here is just like whipping them in a circle, kind of just like, woo, like almost, I don't know. I'm just getting a sense like that. And I think they always felt a certain excitement for you, but they would like hold themselves back. And I think they're just really like allowing their feelings to have more of a say here. Like they want their feelings to have a say. They don't want them to necessarily like run the show, but they are listening to their feelings more. And they're realizing like the positive effect that it is having on their life. So let's see what messages they want like to say to you. What is Aries person wanting to say to Aries right now? I just saw you make me so happy. What is this person wanting to convey to Aries right now? This person in this reading. Aries person. Oh. I tell myself that you're too good for me, but deep down I know that's a cop-out and I could rise to the occasion if I chose to, and I worry about your reaction if I did come back. So I feel like as of just based on the rest of the context of this reading, I feel like this is something that they did in the past. I feel like they are starting to rise to this occasion. I think in the meantime, maybe they're kind of like hyper focusing on little details in their life because they're like, oh, I don't know, like they're scared to come back because clearly they're worrying about what would happen. I mean, this crocodile is a little menacing, but the wolf is, you know, no slouch either over here. Like the wolf can hold its own. So I feel like I love how you're not scared of anything. I just feel like they are trying to rise to the occasion, but they are still at the same time worried about your reaction. But again, that's one of those nagging feelings where they're like, you know, like if I have to just go back, I can't like dick around. Like I can't just be like doing the same shit I used to do. It's like same thing like with their finances. I feel like they're learning lessons in that way where they're like, you know, I feel better when I like pay my bills on time, or when I have my whole paycheck and I don't blow the whole thing. And even if I put like $25 a week away, I'm saving $100 a month. I'm saving $1,000 a year. Like if you put zero away, you save zero a year. You know what I mean? Even doing a little bit like that, just these little steps. It's like the little things, you know? And I feel like they're realizing that and just keeping some sort of like consistency with you, or keeping some sort of like, I don't know, like coming at you in a correct way. What else would they say? What is Aries person wanting to say? It says your voice is my favorite sound. I think they just miss talking to you. You're so pure. There's a lot about you being so good, you being so pure. I'm standing strong for the things I want in my life, including you. But look, you're badass. So it's not like they just like, oh, it's such a good person, like blah blah. But they also think you're kind of like kind of, yeah, badass. Like you're not scared of anything. You're kind of tough. Like you're kind of like, you're an Aries, so I'm sure you're like in this warrior energy that we're like known for. I kind of want to get more. Anything else they want to say? Oh, that's probably way too many. Oh, should we just take them? I don't know. I've been doing that lately. So, okay, on the bottom of the deck, you're such an interesting person. I just feel like they genuinely enjoy you. We have, I feel such a real connection to you. Ooh. Okay. Sorry. I love the way your brain works. You're so responsible, and everything about you is so intriguing and attractive. But they really like you. Like they feel like, again, like, okay, you're smart, you're kind of badass, you're such a good person. Like, I mean, just the connection between us is so genuine and real. I love talking to you, or even listening to you talk. They see you as being responsible. I feel like they are, again, they're trying to rise to the occasion, like of like being on your level here. Maybe like they couldn't do that before. Like something about you made them feel almost like insignificant or insecure or something, but now they're like, no, I don't have to feel like that anymore, because now I'm this like the same way, like, you know, I'm doing the right thing too. And maybe you're like, what the hell, like my life's a mess, but like they don't see it that way, like, you know. So let's see what else is on their mind about your connection. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Maybe that's where this worry is coming from. They don't really know. I feel like with this crocodile, you're being quiet. So maybe they're this whole thing with what I was saying, how they're like maybe thinking you would like let them kind of be the same way. Maybe they're like, ooh, maybe they think that sometimes, and they're like, I don't know, maybe this person doesn't even really like me, you know. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Unworthy, you're a better person than I am. Yeah, I feel like they felt like this in the past, but now they're trying to work on healing those feelings inside of them, and whatever like causes those feelings of unworthiness, like tackle those things head on in a very productive way. We have like a lot of like, was there a lot of Pentacles energy? There was the World, there was the King of Crystals, we had the Three of Crystals coming out. Oh, another crystal here, I don't remember what this is. 5. So yeah, I do feel like they are trying to, and then the rest were wands. So like a lot of like fire and earth. That's like taking action, like doing things, like making lasting change, like not like impulsive change, like the Ace of Wands. This is like lasting change here. The Nine of Acorns, perseverance. They're trying to step into their personal power. I'm struggling to get over the past. Again, with the, I feel like they do have this burden here. They're bearing this cross, but I think they realize they have to try the same approach and sort of tackle this thing with you the way they tackled like their finances. I know that sounds kind of silly, but like they have to put in consistent effort. They have to like stop dicking around and just like, you know, start acting like a grown-up, treating you like a grown-up, and, you know, not taking you for granted, just, and realize like they're making an investment in a future with you if they want to do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like they know what to do, but I don't know. I feel like they are just scared. Right now, like, they can't forgive themselves, but I think they'll realize if they do end up contacting you, or if they do more of these things in their, like in their finances, that's just the example I was using, like, they'll realize that the same thing might happen with you. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. I just feel like they want to, look, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I feel like they want to reveal this new person that they am, and I feel like they're hoping that you'll be impressed. Values, we have too many differences. Again, I feel like that's in the past, and they're trying to really like get up on your level, and I feel like they've done a lot of like soul searching, and they're really trying to do the right thing here. So they are trying, like, God bless, you got to give them credit. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.